I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm middle P. How to get myself a bag before the bull run. How to text me, should stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm middle P. How to get myself a bag before the bull run. How to text me, should stick it in the ballroom. E-pop got me waiting 3 more hours. Sticking all these years higher than a tower. Having all these nodes feel like superpowers. Investing all this bread, never been a coward. Call me Mr. Bond, money in the vault. I stay in the farm, feeling like the goal. Don't worry about the haters, got the detonator. I'll kill in every market, call me Terminator. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm middle P. How to get myself a bag before the bull run. How to take some me, should stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking it. Pairing it with EMP and then I'm middle P. How to get myself a bag before the bull run. How to take some me, should stick it in the ballroom.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to EMP.Money. This is the daily live AMA and Detonator rollover event. We do these every single day here on YouTube, except for Fridays, but we still do AMAs in our community channel as well. But another action-packed day at EMP. I apologize, we're running a little bit late today. Just never a dull moment, and I've been talking for about 4 hours straight. So bear with me. I'm going to rely on my co-host today. My co-host with the most, Bull Gates. Bull, how are you, my friend?
Really good. Perfect weather here, so we're a little bit late. So let's get into it. I'm sure you're doing good. You're always on the move, so let's get moving.
For sure, brother. So yes, and again, I'm AJ, the team lead here at EMP. I didn't even introduce myself today. I've been so excited, but we've had a very, very busy day getting prepared for a major announcement coming tomorrow around 2 or 2:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We will have one of the largest use case announcements for EMP ever. Again, I don't. I'll probably end up doing a countdown timer so that we can announce it. There may be a little bit of leeway because the partner that we're partnering with has to confirm on their end at a certain time before we go live. But it's really exciting. Again, I cannot wait to share it. It's been a partnership about 2 months in the making. And it will be an amazing opportunity for you to utilize your EMP other than utilizing it in our ecosystem. So again, I have to be really careful with what I say and what I don't say until it is official. It's one of the very rare occasions where VIP doesn't get this info early either because of the magnitude of the announcement. We want to make sure we're going public all at the same time. But I can assure you, those that have been selling EMP for profit and not utilizing it properly are going to be very, very sorry when they hear what this future use case will potentially be. And not only that, but an incredible marketing opportunity for us as well, with literally 6 figures of eyeballs coming to EMP between all the socials and accounts that are linked to this partner. So really exciting stuff. Again, I'm not one to overhype, but it is the largest use case announcement we've had since the inception of EMP. So massive, massive day tomorrow. I hope all of you are ready for that. So I did also have an AMA today with Chris Farell. I had a 2-hour AMA. I loved every minute of it. Again, he has one of the most engaged and most knowledgeable crypto communities out there. He sells his own crypto course, and a lot of that course has to do with EMP directly. We are working on putting together a rollout for those that maybe want to enroll in that course. So we'll have more info on that as well as we go, with maybe a little kickback to the EMP Treasury. But we're not here to shill anything. I just simply love Chris as a human being. I think he's one of the rare crypto, teachers that are here for the right reasons, and he has a very great teaching style. He will also be a guest host on some of our EMP Academy videos. And so, again, that was about 50 live participants today through that AMA, and there will be a recording of it. Again, his group is private to his course, but he will give us a recording of the AMA, and I will post that as soon as I can for those that want to see it. There was a ton of awesome, very in-depth questions, and we went through 2 hours of questions, so really, really important. I had our weekly call with the EMP Army before this call. That's why we were a little bit late. A lot of awesome news coming from the Army, as well as we continue to try to grow and expand the ecosystem. So, yeah, really exciting stuff. Again, we've been dropping little Easter eggs on this potential partnership. If you're part of our AMAs, you may have an inkling of who it might be, but tomorrow will be one of the biggest days ever here at EMP, and we're super excited for that. So we'll also have a lot of articles and tutorials and videos coming out along with our announcement tomorrow. So those can learn how to best utilize this partnership announcement as well, without being overwhelmed by another part of the ecosystem. So, all right, Bull, go ahead, brother. Anything you want to add, or questions or comments? We've had a really busy 48 hours as usual here at EMP,
Yeah, man.
but we're only getting started, man. This week it's going to be super busy. So I know we have Detonator upgrades coming as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Go ahead, Bull. What do you want to touch on? The floor is
Oh,
yours.
yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, sir. I was gonna say, like, because there's always so much good stuff in the pipeline here, like, you have to be patient, right? And we've all heard, like, our grandparents or our parents say patience is a virtue, and a lot of the time in our society, it's hard to be patient because we're catered to with drive-through food, streaming services, etc. But being patient in crypto, can be a good thing too, but it doesn't really mean the same thing to sit around and wait. When I hear like patience in crypto, patience means that you have time to sit down and study and learn what you need to do to prepare for whatever is the upcoming thing, right? Like we hear this a lot, like, when impulse or when this or when that. And, my retort is always like, when you, right? And because we can't control any of those things, like what happens with ETH, when Pulse Chain launches, when Richard Hart's going to tweet something, or, everybody knows what I'm talking about. Nobody has any control over that except for the people that control that. But what we always have control over is what we do as people. And, the good thing about, waiting for something, being patient for that it gives you that opportunity to study and learn. And sure, you might not know exactly what the thing is coming down the pipeline, but it's EMP related, and so this is the opportunity to learn what you don't know in the EMP ecosystem to prepare for what's in the pipeline. And when AJ says that don't sell EMP, it's a utility. It's going to have use case in the future for project X, Y, and Z. I think it's a good thing to listen to what this guy is saying, because he has said a number of times, okay, we're going to get, this thing called the Detonator. We're going to get this thing called nodes. We're going to get, this next thing. And all of those things have come. And so I look at that as like, okay, I got to prepare, and preparing means is learning the things that you didn't know in the ecosystem to set you up for success, down the road. And I'm not a person that says, that plans for what if. I plan for what is, because what is only a matter of, yes or no, do or don't. What if is a million things in between. And so, when AJ says, just prepare yourself and get ready for this next thing. Boom, here you are with this time and this opportunity to learn what you don't know. And if you don't know, what you don't know, start asking some questions in the channel or get in the academy and learn those things, and set yourself up for success, not only here at EMP, but because there's so many great people here that are willing to share that alpha gravy knowledge. Ask questions here, because there's a good chance if you invest a little bit of yourself in time, you're going to have that really good DeFi experience right now, today. And then, moving forward, it's going to be fun for you instead of nerve wracking.
Absolutely, Bull. No doubt, brother. Could not agree more. And again, I know that we, I come from an investment background just like all of you, getting involved in projects. And I can't tell you how many projects, over promise and under deliver, or hype things up that never come to fruition. And I made a promise to myself and to all of you that we would never do that. And so anything that we talk about that is in the works or is coming is stuff that's actually going to happen. And again, I wish I could be a little bit more specific, without all this vague teasing in regards to the partnership tomorrow. But again, because it's another ecosystem, we have to be very fair to that as well, and not give anybody too much insider info, and roll out everything as cohesively as possible. So yeah, super excited for tomorrow. And yeah, Bull, everything you said, again, I appreciate that, man. You say I'm the king of the tease, but at least I'm always following through with that tease, right, Bull? So yeah.
Yeah, man, that's the big thing. And maybe I opine on this stuff too much, but like this is how DeFi should be. It should be honest and transparent, and we all should be owners. It's what I say lacks in the physical world is everybody feels disconnected from the money, disconnected from their governments, etc. In crypto, this is a new world we can shape in any way that we want. And we're all extremely fortunate that we found each other here. We're building this community, this family, these friendships, the knowledge. We've said it before, like, man, I would kill, to have been in this first project. And it's hard to know, like, when we say that, like, just how good it is. And I use that analogy. If you lived in the place where the weather was perfect every day, that's just normal. And it's maybe the people that this is their first project, they don't understand how lucky we all are to be here, and how all the good people just sharing all the knowledge here, and how really special that is. And me personally, I feel very fortunate every day to wake up, look at the channel, see what people are saying, get on these AMAs, talk to the people, be it on the phone, be it AJ or anybody else in this community. I spend a lot of time talking to a lot of people. But the great thing is everybody just has a different perspective about how they view the ecosystem and maybe what they want to accomplish. But at the end of the day, most of the people are really on, kind of on that same path of where they want to get to. And this is it's an incredible vehicle to get where you want to go, because there's no cost other than the time that it takes for you to invest, in that education and learn how to do these things. These are the things that are going to stay with you forever, in your investment, and maybe friends, the friends you make here, you might make long lasting, lifelong friends in this ecosystem. And I hope you do, because it makes this fun to be in. It makes you like sit down at your computer and say, yeah, okay, this is really fun, or look on your phone. And instead of just looking at a chart, you're looking at, a GIF, that a bunch of people posted around that peg dance, right? And it's fun. Or they're just DMing you, messaging you those things. And it's a fun space. It's not, aggravating, it's not stressful. Yeah, of course we see it going up and down, but because we know everybody here's got everybody's back, we know we're going to see up and down action. But at the end of the day, we're stacking LPs. We're all very confident that ETH is going to be more tomorrow or in the future than it is right now. And as long as we keep, working that plan and getting there, we're going to see this stuff, like that, all the work that we're putting into, we're going to see it bear fruit. And I know it's hard sometimes to see, like, starting out with $100 or $500 and it's nothing. I don't have a ticket in the detonator, etc. I would just say, like, the good thing about, like, the team here is these guys are always working on something to cater to all the people here. No voice is unheard. Anytime somebody makes a post, gets on and asks a question or makes a comment, those things are all listened to. And nobody is, like, nobody is forgotten here. As long as you speak up, make your voice heard, make you known, the people are going to listen to that. And that's special, because a lot of times what people lack in the physical world or anywhere online especially is acknowledgement that, hey, I'm a person, I have these goals, I want to get to them, how do I get there? And a lot of communities, they run you down for asking questions, but here, no, we want to lift you up, and we want to all get to this end goal of being that a better DeFi user, and making DeFi a better space for everybody.
100% Bull. Again, our resident crypto dad, always bringing the utmost knowledge every single day on these AMAs. I'm happy to have you as my co-host, brother, for many reasons. But again, that was the philosophy that we are cultivating here at EMP. So, all right, I have a few more updates, and then we can go into questions. I saw somebody ask about Liquid Capital. So yes, they did their airdrop yesterday. If you have not received your tokens, please join their official Discord. Don't ever connect to sites that are not proven on their socials. You should be able to just have your tokens airdropped directly into your wallet. I know I got mine yesterday. I think the majority of everybody has them by now. If you have not received them by now, then again, please get in touch with them. It is the LAR token. However, make sure that it's the actual token address, because there can be other copycat LAR tokens that people try to scam you with. So, yes, don't ever fall for that. You can check your balance. That was another question yesterday is, what do I do with my tokens? And the beautiful thing is you do nothing with the tokens. And that's a cool thing about a rebase token. Again, typically I'm not a fan of rebase tokens. I think that they can be, they're inflationary, but not in a good way. But LAR and Liquid Capital has really mastered that. Their rebase is based on the overall balance and pool volume on their token. So just like EMP, we are inflationary, but we're only inflationary when the ecosystem can withstand that inflation. So again, really bullish on Liquid Capital. They have a ton of use cases coming. Remember that the majority of their liquidity is not on PancakeSwap. So do not try to sell on PancakeSwap. You will get wrecked. First of all, don't try to sell, period, because this is not financial advice, but it's a token that you want to hold on to, especially in the beginning. There's a lot of high taxes associated with it, and that is just to, again, encourage people to hold and earn through the rebase. So what the rebase is essentially you're given new tokens directly in your wallet as a dividend, or again as controlled inflation, where your token balance continues to grow without you having to do anything. So again, just hold on to the tokens. Get involved in their ecosystem for any of their upcoming news and events. But you can go over to Orbital, Jesus Christ, Orbital Swap is their DEX. They own that, and there's over $1 million of liquidity on Orbital. So again, don't get concerned or when you don't see any liquidity on PancakeSwap, because again, all of their volume and liquidity is on Orbital Swap. So you can find all this information at app, that's app.liquidcapital.finance. That is their website, and we'll bring up the dashboard where you can see all of your tokens and also get to all the links. So again, Liquid Capital is a long-term play, minimum of 6 months. I would say let them build their ecosystem while you just accrue all those rebases and continue to earn. And then we can worry about how to best take profit or utilize those tokens in within Liquid Capital's ecosystem. So yeah, really exciting stuff. Bull, anything else you want to add on that? We did also get our commission. That was $123,000 from our raise with them, and we now have that as a cash reserve in our treasury. So yeah, go ahead, Bull. You want to add?
Yeah, that's the liquid gravy, right? Pouring right into the ecosystem, or you guys can sprinkle that on the ecosystem in any way that you choose to make it a better, tastier place here, right?
Yes, 100% Bull. Yeah, again, always with the analogy. So, all right. I think that's it for
Sorry,
the.
that was a major dad joke. I
That
will tell
was.
you a quick story though. We were hanging out with my nephews and their mom at a park down in Minneapolis, and I made a dad joke, and another dad, you know, I, it within earshot really cracked up, but nobody else thought it was funny. But I said, "You must be a dad." He's like, "Yep, I am," and so I knew. I have terrible dad jokes, so I do apologize, everybody.
No, that's why we love you, Bull. We can always count on those analogies and dad jokes, and even today I borrowed your farm analogy with seeds and crops in my AMA with Chris Farell, trying to simplify our
Good stuff.
ecosystem. So yes, man, you always have influence on me, Bull, no doubt. So
Yeah, I planted the seed in your brain, right?
you did. There you go. Exactly. Pun intended, right? Yeah. Puns, dad
Absolutely.
jokes, analogies. We got the trifecta with you, Bull.
Yeah,
So,
double entendres. I'm dropping them everywhere, so watch out.
yes, I love it, man. All right, brother. All right. So, anybody from the army want to say anything, or we can open up to new questions. I know, LA. I don't know if LA's here again. My superpower, putting people on the spot. But, LA, are you around?
I'm here.
All right, awesome. So we have a ton of info coming. Again, don't spoil the surprise, but
I
again,
won't.
yeah, you and I have been working on some articles. We have some tutorials. We have a lot of stuff coming, and around 2:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, we will be doing a coordinated release. And yeah, LA, what do we have prepared? We have articles. I know. Go ahead. I'll let you explain. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a new Medium article coming out tomorrow that is going to give you all the details on the new alpha that's going to be announced. I'm being careful not to accidentally say it.
Yes.
Um, and along with it is going to be a comprehensive guide to explain all about the details of how to earn with this new use case. And so that you're going to have all the details right away in front of you. And then that's for you visual learners. And then a few hours later on the AMA, AJ will get on and tell us all about it.
Perfect. Yes, absolutely, LA. We will. Again, that's about 2:30 p.m. We'll have our regularly scheduled AMA to follow. Tomorrow's AMA will be completely about that partnership. And again, I'll answer any questions that you may have. And so, after this use case is announced, it will be an ongoing element in our ecosystem. So, get used to learning about it. Get used to seeing how you can benefit from it. You may not be interested, and that's okay. We're not going to overwhelm you with talking about it every day. I mean, EMP is still the core, but this is an amazing opportunity to earn outside of our ecosystem, and potentially diversify, into a very, very proven protocol and help you have another passive income stream. So yeah, super exciting stuff. And we will be doing continuing ongoing education in regards to this use case as well. So all right, awesome, LA. Appreciate all your hard work with all that. Any other news you want to share before we take some questions?
I think that's all for now.
All right, perfect. So all right, Bull.
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead, Bull. Do we have
can we
anybody
get Don
else?
Mack?
Absolutely. Don, how are you, brother?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome. There he is. Yeah, go ahead, my friend.
Yeah, it's always like jaw-dropping. There's so many new things happening all the time. My question has to do with government regulation.
For sure.
You know, I'm not sure what, I'm hoping you have attorneys, or I don't know how that structures really, I don't know. I guess we're trying to position to not be a security, or I'm just curious what your take on, regulatory stuff, because I just saw it today. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that's happening out there, which is outside the protocol. Like, I have no issues with the protocol, but I'm curious what your position or take is on how the government might see EMP, and just, what's your take on that?
Yeah, absolutely, Don. So again, this is an amazing question. Something that we've talked about a little bit in past AMAs. But I personally, yes, I mean, do we have attorneys and, the infrastructure that we may need, to navigate the waters? Absolutely. However, we've done everything in our power to not be a security and to not be, what
Yeah.
would classify us or get us in trouble. We did not do an ICO. We didn't even have a pre-sale. Our tokens were minted for free through our Genesis rounds. And all the tokens that are emitted, both EMP and eShare, are through smart contracts, where again, we're not benefiting individually
Right.
from that. All the LP is protocol, is user-owned liquidity, meaning again, all of you are providing liquidity. Yes, Detonator is, locked liquidity, but it's all through a smart contract where, again, we're not pushing the buttons for you. You still have to interact with those contracts directly. So, I mean, we've done everything we can to not be a security, never have expectations of profits from the work of others. I mean, really, we're not managing your funds. We're not leveraging your funds. We're not doing anything. We've simply created a closed loop economy, and there are no, security laws against creating economies. We just can't do it in the real world because we don't have the infrastructure to do that. I mean, again, you maybe start an economy in your neighborhood with bartering and everything else, but you can't really scale it beyond that. So, but in the blockchain, you can. So, again, I mean, I welcome regulation. I mean, again, I think it's healthy for crypto in general. I think if we had some rules that we would play by, I think it would be a lot better of a space. I think regulation will allow even more money to enter crypto. So I'm a fan of regulation, and it is still the wild wild west. Who knows? And I mean, again, if we can become a top 10 project where the SEC is looking into us, that would be an amazing problem to have, man. So yeah, totally, Don. So does that answer? I don't know if that helps you, but
Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's really good. I think I was just going through the FAQs today, which I would invite everyone to, even if you think you know it all, you probably don't, or it wouldn't be bad to refresh it, because I don't think I know it all at all. But just to go through them all, they're short, they're all just a couple of minutes or so. And just make sure you've liked them and make sure you watch them, because that'll also juice up the YouTube channel. But this would be, I think this answer or this question would be a good one to put in FAQs. You know, like what's your take on,
For sure.
regulation or
No, I love that. I know.
So anyway.
LA. Maybe you can clip that segment, and yeah, we'll have Kirk maybe do a portion in the new academy with that as well. But yeah, I mean, again, who knows what could happen?
Totally.
I mean, it is still uncharted territory, and there's a lot of gray area, but we're absolutely trying to do things above board and and play within the rules, so to speak, even though there are no rules. So yeah, totally.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of good. I don't remember hearing it on the AMA. I may have missed it or heard parts of it, but yeah, that's a little bit what my take was, and I'm glad you guys are on top of it, and it makes perfect sense that you would be on top of it. So, yeah, that's all I had. That's all I had for now.
All right, awesome, Don. Thanks for your amazing questions always, brother. You're one you're one I can count on, man. You always help us and bring some great questions, and so I appreciate you, bro.
Thanks. Appreciate you too. Thanks, AJ.
All right, awesome. All right, Bull. Anything you want to add to that, or we can go on to the next question? Go ahead, Bull. Oh, you're muted.
Yep. I was. So I was actually looking here in the YouTube comments, and my audio is still really loud. So I'm curious. TD Craft, can you tell me if my audio is better now? Sorry, I'm just trying to get this straightened out so it's not annoying for people.
Yeah, no worries, Bull. I think you're a little bit better. I can hear you just fine. I don't know. It's not too loud for me. I like having you loud inside of my head. So yeah.
Okay, that is the opposite of my wife. She's always telling me to shut up. So in the nice way.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't see any questions at the moment.
All right. I don't know if Kirk is on. We have a DeFi debrief scheduled for today. Kirk, are you there, brother? I'd love to hear about some DeFi debrief coverage and maybe some Academy news. Go ahead, Kirk.
Sure. Yeah, it's funny. I literally just popped back onto the AMA because I was watching DeFi Debrief to make sure everything was good and ready to go.
Perfect.
So it is.
Yes.
So it is locked and loaded, and it's a good one. So we'll have that at the top of the hour. For anybody that's new, may not know what DeFi Debrief is. It is a weekly YouTube kind of news format show, and the idea is to try to hopefully bring people up to speed on what's happened around EMP the previous week. And we try to keep it at right at or under 5 minutes. So if you don't, if you miss some AMAs or you go on vacation or you, whatever, you have that reference to fall back on. So every Monday after the detonator rollover, it launches live. So check it out if you haven't before.
Awesome. Yes. DeFi Debrief on YouTube, and we'll post the links as well.
Yeah, I always do right before it goes, so it'll be up there in just a few minutes. So yeah, that's what's happening there. As far as the Academy is concerned, moving right along. We've gotten some of the content done, and just working away to. Basically, well, we've got a couple things we have to do, right? We have to redo all of the sort of more how-to videos that are in the original Academy, but now have them be with the new UI. So we're undertaking that. And then we're also kind of taking a new approach to the Academy itself, and over time going to broaden it out and provide a lot of different information, that people might find helpful in the DeFi space in general, not just for EMP. So there's a lot going on. I hopefully everybody will really like it. I think it's coming together really well. Like to have it for everybody in the next 10 days or so, hopefully. And looking forward to hearing what people think.
All right. Awesome, Kirk. Yeah, bro. We Kirk has been working with me on the updated curriculum. He sent me a video today, actually. And again, the production value is even better. There's a bunch of on-screen graphics that help us, illustrate what we're saying. And again, Crypto Mike, one of our team members, he did our original academy. We were pioneers in the space to do an actual online course that is free, that tells you how to be the best actor, and not only profit the most, but help the protocol the most in our ecosystem. So we're building upon what Crypto Mike did for us. Crypto Mike will also have some videos on the academy. We have about 4 or 5 instructors now that will be helping put it together. Kirk will be doing all of them to begin with, just because we have to get this out ASAP. But over time, we will be adding new instructors and more in-depth videos bit by bit. So if there's a topic that you would like us to cover, again, maybe wait until the academy is live first, because most likely it will already be covered. But if there is a topic that we do not cover, there is a section on our Discord for suggestions, and we're always happy to add more videos. I know we in my AMA today, somebody suggested we do a full module on security and how to use a ledger, a wallet, a hardware wallet. Kirk, I think you have plans on that, right? Yep.
Oh yeah, we're going to do a lot of that kind of stuff, and you're saying it exactly the right way, AJ. Once we get this core curriculum up and running, then we're going to take a breath, and then we're going to start doing that kind of stuff. And I'll definitely be hitting up people for ideas of things that they would want to see. And also, I don't know how many people went to the AMA you were having with Chris Farell today, but he is going to be one of the instructors, excuse me, in the academy downstream. And I've watched some of his content before, and so that's going to be really great. And I know you've said this before, but the thing that is amazing about this, and was with the first academy, but is going to be even more so now, is just the amount of information and content that we're providing this education. Yeah, I can't even imagine what it would cost if we were trying to do this as as an actual business, but it wouldn't be cheap. And so I'm so happy that we can provide this stuff to everybody and do it as a part of our mission here at EMP.
Absolutely, brother. That's an amazing point, Kirk. I know, there are courses that offer 1/10 of the value that we offer just in these AMAs alone, let alone the entire academy. And people are charging $5,000 or $10,000 for these, mastermind classes. And that's fine. That's no shade to them. But again, we're giving away that same info for free, and that was a huge part of my mission starting EMP. It's about value add, not how to extract value. So again, I hope that resonates with all of you, that we're here for the right reasons. We're always trying to add value, whether you're invested in EMP or not. It's about making better DeFi users and crypto users overall. And again, I mean, if I had access to this community when I started in crypto, back in 2016, 2017, I would be, oh my God, I would have saved myself hundreds and thousands of dollars alone. So yeah, really exciting stuff, and that the academy is a cornerstone of what we're doing here. And I hope all of you are ready and excited for what's to come. If you want to watch our old academy, you can view online. There's a ton of videos on our YouTube page, or on our new UI. There's a link on the left-hand side for the EMP Academy. That will take you to the old academy, which all the info there is still 95% relevant. So definitely worth going through that until we get the new academy up. It will be a little bit confusing because it's based on the old website and UI, but the fundamentals are the same. About learning how the system works. And so once we have the new UI ready I'm sorry, the new Academy ready to be the first to access that, you want to sign up for our email list. So again, on the homepage of our new UI and website, there is a link that says Academy at the top. Click that link, and that will take you to the email form that you want to sign up. We're really ramping up our email engagement as well. I personally send out those emails on a daily or weekly basis. So if you want to hear from me directly, sign up for those emails, and you'll get first access to the Academy and to other alpha or pre-sale opportunities. I mean, there'll be a bunch of value in those emails. So yeah, please continue to help. I mean, we've gotten over 450, 500 email signups in the first 2 days with like a 70% open rate. And those that know about email marketing, that is absolutely unheard of. So shout out to all of you. Anybody that has responded to our emails, I've read all of them. I'm truly humbled from what I've heard in those emails. A lot of you have said EMP has changed your life, and that really means a lot. That was never the main goal here starting EMP, but my God, if we're able to do that for somebody as young as we are as a protocol, that just really is truly humbling. And yeah, so again, make sure you are signed up to the email list if you're not already. So, all right, Bullet, go ahead, man. I keep going off one thing after another here, but any other questions, comments?
Cookies had a question. I know I was answering them in the chat, but if Cookies, did you want to ask those questions on the AMA? Cool, go ahead.
Hey, yeah, I didn't realize you were having an AMA right now, but that's awesome. Just happened to jump on, and I saw that I was trying to understand the lottery. I'm considering jumping in the Detonator. Looks like there's a great incentive right now, but
For sure, Cookies,
yeah.
yeah.
And so I was just trying to understand it. So it's the top depositor, and you only get one chance to deposit. Is that right? To win the
For sure.
51.
So, yeah, brother. Yep, I can explain that first before I get into that, though. How did you hear about this, man? I'm happy to have you here.
So I heard about you from the from YouTube, Degen Protocol group, and also from the Liquid Capital pre-sale.
Awesome, brother. Well, again, happy to have you here, bro. And the fact that you're interested in Detonator, man, that is what we call the gateway drug into our ecosystem. So yeah, man, I'm happy to give you a little bit of breakdown. So yes, you are eligible for that largest depositor prize. We give away 1% of our overall pool balance, which right now again is about $51,000 to the largest depositor of the day. And so at the end of that countdown timer, which is in about 30 minutes here, a little bit less, if you're the largest depositor of the day, you will win that 900 and whatever it is, 70 LP. And so you just have to be really careful because everybody and their brother tries to snipe that amount at the very last minute. So you really want to make your first shot your best shot. We've seen anywhere from 400 LP up to over what you win, like 1,000 LP, win that largest depositor prize. But even if you bid over that amount, you're still getting in for about half price by what you win. So it is really powerful. You may want to just sit back and watch it a few days to get a feel for how it all goes down. And again, you don't want to wait too late either, because if you try to snipe and miss that block, again, Binance Smart Chain has 3-second block times. So if you're not within that last 3 seconds, it can be applied to the next day. So then you have to sweat it out for a full 24 hours and hope that you don't get outbid again on the next day. So there's a lot of game theory involved in the lottery prize, but it really helps us build that daily volume. And again, help the pool balance grow because we're capitalizing on that human greed, so to speak. However, it's in a non-predatory way. So even if you lose the largest snipe, yes, it may be a bit of a bummer, but you still have credit for all that LP that you've deposited, and you're able to earn on that again through our daily burst and anywhere from zero point 0.5 to about 0.8% daily on your deposit. And so that's only for the largest depositor. We have a whole nother random winner, a lottery or raffle or giveaway, whatever you want to call it. We call it a lottery because that's easy for people to understand. But really, the lottery, it's a lossless lottery, which would be a giveaway. And so, depending on how many LP you deposit, you get tickets. So for every 0.15 LP you deposit, you get one ticket. If you compound, you get a little bit of a discount. So every time you compound 0.12 LP, you get a ticket for compounding. And so yeah, at the end of the 24 hours, one random winner from those tickets will be selected and win again the other 1% of the pool, which is $51,000. So, and then finally, we're able to give away such incredible numbers because if you win the lottery, you're not able to claim it and dump it on all of our heads. So similar to winning, a large state lottery, if you take the lump sum, you get a lot less. So we've applied that to our concept where, again, if you win the lottery, that is applied to your principal amount, and so you're able to earn even more on those winnings, but without dumping it on all of us. So I don't. That was a lot to take in. I know probably cookies, but I hope that helped you. Any other questions? I'm happy to go into more. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, totally. Thanks for answering all that. Yeah, that was a lot going on, but you said it clearly, so I appreciate that. And then got a lot out of it. So I heard it's the largest deposit day, right? So like you couldn't do like a little bit here and then a little bit later, right? It's all in one transaction. Is that right?
Correct. Yes, sir. It's non-accumulative. So yeah, it has to be all in one shot. Again, however, we have some upgrades coming to Detonator. You may have gotten some alpha out of me here. That may be a little bit of a tweak that we're doing moving forward, but we won't confuse you even more than you are already. But yes, as of right now, it is your first shot is the only time that you're able to get credit for that largest deposit. But it happens every day. So again, if you can kind of sit back and get a feel for, the timing of everything and see kind of how much LP is going in. Again, it's anywhere from, 2 or 300 LP all the way up to 1,000 LP that wins it. So there is some again, risk and reward elements involved with that. Don't ever invest more than you're willing to lose. But even if you don't win that largest sniper, again, you still get credit for your deposit. So absolutely.
Awesome. And then is the rate in the detonator that's a variable APR, is that right?
Yeah, so that basically, and this is another awesome question because we hear this a lot. So the daily burst amount is the absolute minimum that you're able to get every single day. So it is variable, but it fluctuates between about zero point 0.5 and 0.8 percent daily. However, that does not include your instant reward. So if you're in Detonator already, you have a share of the pool balance. It'll tell you your share of the protocol. And so based on that pool share, you get 6%. So 6% of all the deposits into Detonator are distributed between everybody that's already in the contract. And we call those the instant rewards. And so that's why your daily APR can actually be a lot higher, because we're not able to display that number, because we can't tell what the future is. So it's mainly it's solely based on the daily volume. So if there's a lot of snipers and a lot of new deposits in the Detonator, that can skyrocket your instant rewards. And so, we've seen people hit their daily burst amount with up to an hour left uh, on the rollover. So yeah, the short answer is yes. The APR is variable. It's between 0.5 and 0.8%. Um, and if you're compounding, you actually get a 20% bonus as well, because uh, the rewards that are displayed on the UI already account for a 20% tax. So if you compound, you get an additional 20% on those numbers. So yeah, does that help, Cookies?
Absolutely. That sounds awesome.
Awesome, brother. Yeah. Well, again, man, I'm more than happy to. Yeah, I'm more than happy to elaborate. If you have other questions as you learn about the ecosystem, we also have a white paper on Detonator that's in our docs. Hopefully that will help you. And there's a lot of other YouTube videos on Detonator as well. But it's truly becoming one of the most incredible ROI dApps ever created. Not only are we giving away some of the largest prizes in crypto every day, but we're also maintaining and being extremely sustainable. And all the while you have exposure to Ethereum. So because you're depositing in EMP ETH LP, if the price of Ethereum goes up, your daily burst in terms of dollar value can absolutely explode. And that's another reason why Detonator is so powerful, is because, again, it has to do with actual Ethereum, not some other random token. And, as ETH pumps, it turns paper hands into diamond hands, because you're not able to sell your position in Detonator, and so you have to hold and get that daily burst every day. But if ETH doubles or triples, your ROI time can be cut in half or in a third, which is truly powerful. So yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I like the way that's. Thanks for going over this again. How many days is the lottery going on for? Is this going to stop at some point?
Yeah, so yeah, brother. So we've been going. The protocol itself has been going for 6 months. Detonator has been going for 5 months, and we've had a new all-time high pool balance, literally almost every day, except about 5 or 6 days from our inception. So it's looking very, very sustainable, no matter what the market does. And we're just super bullish on everything here in the protocol overall and in Detonator itself.
Awesome. Appreciate that, AJ. It's great talking to you too, bud.
All right, you too, brother. Yes, always good to hear from new members, and glad that you found us. And yeah, bro, any other questions, feel free to reach out or join us on the AMA anytime. That's why we do these AMAs. So.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot.
All right, you got it, Cookies. All right, awesome. Well, there you go. That's perfect timing, and we're getting ready to roll right into Detonator. Man, I did a whole deep dive on that. I don't know. I may have
Yeah, you did,
to
man.
do
You
it
went
all.
off.
I know, bro. I may have to do it all over again now. Holy shit! I've been talking for like 5 hours straight. But yeah, let me go ahead and pull up Detonator. Bull. In the meantime, was there any other questions or comments while I do this, or anything you want to say?
Nope.
Yeah, go
I was
ahead.
going to tell Cookies I dropped him the snipe history of all the snipes that I believe Degen has put together. It might be Josh. I don't remember exactly who it was, so excuse me on that. But that list is in the main chat, and if you have any other questions, just feel free to DM me, and I can give you optimal strategies to enter the detonator as well.
Thank you. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to take a look at that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, perfect. Let me go ahead and pull up Detonator. Give me 1 minute. All right, here she is. Hopefully you guys can see. We get a little bit of lag on the YouTube, but at least you get to follow along a little bit. So Detonator is our shining light. Again, we just did a huge deep dive on Detonator, so I'll make this a little bit more short and sweet, and then we may be able to take a few more questions before rollover. But Detonator is a daily ROI contract. That means that the EMP ETH LP that you deposit, half of that is EMP, half of that is actual Ethereum, and that deepens our liquidity, protocol-owned liquidity, or rather locked liquidity in the system. And by depositing, you no longer have access to those funds, but you're given a burst or a daily emittance of those tokens back to you over time. And it is a 365% ROI. That is not to be confused with APR. So again, a lot of people think that means it's 1% a day, but it's not that 1% a day. It simply means that if you claimed every single day at a detonator, you're only able to get a maximum of a 365% return. However, if you're getting into detonator and claiming every single day, it's gonna take you forever to ROI because you're gonna lose your pool share because again, everybody else that's compounding more than claiming will dilute you as we go. And so this is really healthy for the protocol because again, we all want to make this into something that lasts for a really, really long time. And by doing that, we're able to compound more than we claim, whether you compound 6 days a week and claim 1 day a week, or a 5-2 strategy, where you compound 5 days a week and claim 2 days a week. Either of those is very healthy. Again, those that are really bullish on ETH, maybe they compound 7 days a week and really build their position. Again, I'm not here to tell you financial advice or what to do. I'm here to tell you best strategies on how to participate. But while ETH is under all-time highs, you're able to basically DCA into Detonator by compounding, and that is the power of compound interest as well, by building your LP so that when we are at a new all-time high, you can potentially withdraw your initial deposit on Detonator every time that you withdraw. So that is the power of the ecosystem, and why, again, we say what we say with everybody getting involved. So again, it is a game. It's not an annuity or a certificate of deposit. The contract balance could absolutely go to zero, and there would be no more rewards left to pay out. However, we've done everything humanly possible to avoid that, and we've seen that all play out with, again, 6 months of continued growth day after day after day. So, Bull, I don't know if you want to talk about the lottery real fast before we get ready. I know we just did a huge deep dive, but
yeah, man.
feel free to
go. Take a break. Take a break. It's all good.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, man. So Josh was so nice to post that. This is day 167 of the detonator. So, pretty amazing. We're 5.5 months in, if my math is correct. Maybe I'm wrong. But the point is like AJ said, we've seen this grow day after day after day, with the exception of a few days. And You know, like you said, AJ, nobody knows the future, but the future looks pretty bright here because, you know, for the most part, we've seen the pool balance grow, you know, day after day after day, and not just dollar wise, but LP wise. And so that's the really important thing to take away from it is this is an LP. It's half EMP, half ETH. And if you look at the web page, you'll see there's about $20 million of liquidity on this EMP ETH LP. And so this isn't just, you know, a promise of high daily APRs. This is a promise of, you know, a daily return with longevity. And because this is attached to, you know, an ecosystem like EMP, where this ecosystem is slowly building up, and the real engine is this EMP ETH LP farm. We have a lot of options, you know, here within the system to really build into the detonator, start in the detonator. I prefer to start in the farm, but this part of the show, so just the game show is all about the detonator. So I won't opine too much on the farm, but because it has such deep liquidity and it's constantly growing, you know, it's assuring, you know, the future of detonator. Now, that's not a promise that it's always going to be here, but as the liquidity grows, like we can keep seeing this pool balance, you know, grow and grow and grow. And we have seen the total users grow day after day after day. We've been right around 10,000 tickets and steadily growing. And I remember the days when we used to have, you know, I think under 1,000 tickets. And so, you know, we've grown tenfold in that. And I think we've seen the detonator, Charlie in LA did a bit of a deep dive, and 80% growth month after month on the LP here in the detonator. So really amazing stats. But, you know, as AJ said earlier, there is two 1% winners in here. One is the largest sniper or depositor. Whoever, did you already talk about the depositor, AJ, or do you want me to steal your thunder and just talk about it again?
Go ahead, Bull. You can just touch on it fast. Go ahead, bro. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So the largest depositor is 1% of that pool balance. Currently, 64.73 LP, or about $3,400, is the current leader right now. And if the timer was to end right now, that person, you know, would win. Where's the number? 979 LP, or approximately $52,000. I mean, absolutely amazing. But because EMP doesn't just cater to whales, they cater to everybody from minnow to whale. There's also a random lottery drawing or raffle. You pick the word, but what the way to enter that is to buy tickets. You can enter by either depositing LP or compounding your balance within the detonator, your existing balance already. You can have a maximum of 100 tickets, 50 through deposit, 50 through compound. And so at the end of the day, though, only one ticket wins. And that's kind of what I kind of jokingly call, you know, the golden ticket of DeFi, and AJ's the Willy Wonka of DeFi. But the point being is it's life-changing money, you know, for two people every day in this ecosystem. And even if you're not a winner, you're still getting that 365 ROI. And, you know, you get the added benefit too of knowing that, you know, your farm LP can be put into this detonator and keep it growing. And, you know, or you can take, you know, using AJ's strategy of 6-1, 5-2, and that means claiming 6 days a week, or compounding 6 days a week, claiming once. And well, what do you do with that? Do you break that apart and sell it and, you know, go out to eat? No, you know, you probably don't. If ETH is low, you know, in price, you want to put that on the farm and then start earning eShare with that. But that's just a strategy, that one of many strategies that exist here that you can implement and make the choice to do with what you want. But that being said, we have 6 minutes until the rollover, and we're going to see two people win, you know, $52,000 in EMP ETH LP. And the reason, you know, that, you know, a reason that this is sustainable is that we have the winners get that deposited into their balance and can't just withdraw it and take it out and call it a day and drain the contract day after day. You can slowly take a little piece out every day if you wanted to, but the smarter thing to do, compound while LP is cheap. and then look for that payday down the road when ETH has that face melting run. How's that, AJ? Good?
I loved it, Bull. Thank you, brother. Again, my
Okay.
co-host with the most, Bull Gates. Again, filling in for me while my voice is shot today, with 5 hours of talking. But yeah, I mean, that's why we're here. That's why we do. We do. We're the hardest working guys in crypto. So yeah, like Bull said, this is our daily game show. It feels like a crypto game show. With the countdown, we're putting the fun back into crypto. And again, in about 5 minutes, we're gonna have two huge lottery winners. So right now the pool balance is at 98,000 LP. Really powerful, really healthy. Even though ETH has taken a bit of a dip, um, about down about $100 over the last 24 hours, our pool balance is still well over $5 million, at $5.2 million in terms of dollar value. We've had at least about 20 new users today in Detonator, every day between 10 and 30 new users. That's a total of 3,813 users in total users in Detonator. That shows not only how much we've grown in the last 6 months, but truly how early we are. I say only, roughly 4,000 users. I mean, we could see 40,000 users. We could even see 100,000 users, because other, again, ROI contracts have been able to achieve that on Binance Smart Chain. So our market share is only a small portion of what it can be, and those of you that are in are earning day after day after day already. What I say is, the best time to be in Detonator was yesterday, but the second best time to be in Detonator is right now. So again, that is not a call to invest or any sort of financial advice. Um, but it truly is awesome, the returns that we've been seeing in Detonator, and it could very well be one of the largest ROI contracts in all of crypto over the next few months, and we'll do everything we can to get us there. So, yeah, amazing day. All right, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Bull, anybody have a last minute question or comment? Or Bull, anything you want to say before we do our countdown?
Let's see. Good luck to everybody. I mean, I was trying to answer a couple of questions on YouTube, but
Yeah,
or
no
just
worries,
give
brother.
some advice. So,
Where are we at on tickets? I think over
ooh boy.
9,000.
Yep, 9135. Just let me do a refresh. 9170. Yeah, it really, we'll get to 10,000 tickets. It really flies in the last minute.
Yep, no doubt. Well, and we'll see if we can break that illustrious $100,000 pool balance. Again, the largest snipe right now is only about 64 LP. Again, I say only. That's over 3 grand. But we'll see if that holds up. If not, we could see some serious volume enter the last minute here, the last 2 minutes here. Again, don't wait till the very last minute if you can, but you also don't want to snipe too early and give the opening for somebody to get in there and sneak in. There is a little bit of a UI lag, so again, all of the data can be seen on chain as well. On the new UI, once we have Detonator updates released, the new UI will also match for Detonator, and so we'll have a link on there to be able to see all the on-chain data as well. So again, everybody is well aware of what's happening under the hood. So all right, here we go. 1 minute and 51 seconds. Good luck to everybody. We definitely want to make sure you compound, get all those last minute rewards. And again, the pool balance is flying in the last few seconds here. And remember, anything you don't claim or compound within those 24 hours will be given back to the pool. Oh my God, a massive
There it
snipe,
is.
750 LP. Holy hell, that is, talk about making your first shot your best shot. That's what we like to see. We'll see if that holds up. You never know. We've seen 1,000 LP sniped twice in the same day. So you
That's
never
right.
know. Good luck to them. We'll see if it holds up. Here we go. 1 minute remaining. Again,
Out snipe 782.
Oh my God,
782.
782 coming in. Holy hell, like I said, this is the amazing beauty of our game theory here at Detonator. And
That's right.
with those 2 snipes, I think that we will break 100,000 LP today. Again, we'll see. I may be eating my words, but it could be a monumental moment here on the eve of one of the most bullish announcements for EMP to date.
Yeah, no
oh
kidding.
my God, here we go. Almost 100,000 LP. 30 seconds left. The instant rewards are going through the roof with all those last-minute deposits. Daily burst is skyrocketing. Oh my God, we're loving every second of it here.
Wow.
All right, here we go. 20 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Will we see yet another snipe? 782 is the winner so far. We'll see. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Man, will 782 hold up?
No. Oh, wait. Oh, excuse me. I spoke prematurely. That is look at that prize. Wow. 10,500 tickets.
Let me refresh. Well, again, it's not the contract, it's the blockchain. We're congesting the BSC network. Holy hell, we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. 100,000 LP in the pool balance, a monumental day here at EMP, and it's inside of Detonator. Oh my goodness gracious. Over $100,000 has entered the pool balance within the last 10 seconds. Oh man, I am out of breath. Our top deposit prize has broken 1,000 LP, and we'll see if that holds up and be the true deposit winner for tomorrow. But oh my God, Bull. What a day. We did it, man. We said we were going to break 100,000 LP, and it happened even sooner on the beginning of the month here. Who knows?
Oh, I believe I did say that. I think I said that yesterday.
No,
I mean,
give credit.
Not a whole lot of future telling. I mean, but it's a fresh day. New month. I think everybody's excited. We maybe found the bottom of the bear market here. Maybe, who knows? But I think everybody is really going to get jazzed up about this contract. You hadn't mentioned it in a few days, but there's been a ton of YouTube coverage that's come out, for EMP. So many channels are just buzzing about Detonator, so much so that there's a lot of other platforms that have taken the name. But there's only one real Detonator here in DeFi, and it's here at EMP. So everybody that's here, you get your special taste of, the one and only Detonator.
Absolutely, Bull. I love it, man. What do they say? They hate us because they ain't us.
Something like that.
Yeah, man. We're leading the way. This is the only Detonator. People can try to reverse engineer what we have, and that's fine. I mean, I love people that are innovating in blockchain, but nobody will ever be able to have the secret sauce, so to speak, that we have at Detonator. And that is, again, things that can't be matched, like our amazing community, our 6-month head start. On the prize pool, there's just some things that no matter, even if they had the exact code, which is impossible because our code is closed source, that they cannot match what we have built here. So, man, amazing. I'm looking at the pool balance, 100,000 LP. It almost feels surreal to get to this number within, not even 6 months of operating. So who knows? That could be at 200,000 LP by next month at the rate we've been growing. Nothing is impossible. So, and Bull, like I said, you give credit where credit is due. I think you called it, man. I said you were crazy, but you said it. Not only, again, breaking 100,000 LP, but also adding a ton of TVL to the platform, even though ETH has been on a pullback. So, yeah, amazing day, Bull.
Yeah, man. That's what it is. Every day here is something new. Yeah, of course, crypto, is it's exciting and fast paced, but here it's fast paced. There's really good growth, but everybody's earning, and they can go to sleep at night, wake up and know, or go to sleep knowing that they're going to wake up and this platform isn't going to have rugged everybody, because we're all in this together. We're all rowing towards that success island, or whatever you want to call it, at the end. We're all trying to get to that goal of building our portfolio. And the fact that EMP is pegged to ETH, that's really one of the secret sauces, right? Is that we're not pegged to a stable, we're pegged to something that everybody knows is the best token in crypto. Without a doubt, the flipping's going to happen, and in my mind it's already happened, because does anybody DeFi on Bitcoin network? No. What's special over there? I throw shade at Bitcoin, because ETH is better, hands down, without a doubt. No, there shouldn't be any objections. It's just a better product. More to do with it, more flexibility, more choices, more creativity, more innovation, bigger upside.
Totally, Bull. So I dropped some major alpha in Chris Farrell's AMA today, and I'm gonna drop it right here. There may be some audible gasps in the background, but here it goes. I do not own any Bitcoin, so I am so bullish on ETH and other assets.
Yep.
That I'm a huge believer of using my crypto to make me more crypto. And
Yep.
I don't hold Bitcoin, because I can earn through ETH and through other protocols, and that
Yep.
is how the rich get richer. They use their assets to make them more assets. And yeah, I think you're on the same mindset, right, Bull? I don't want to dox your wallet, but I would venture to say you and I are on the same wavelength. So yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yep. And it's not, like, Bitcoin has its place, but at the end of the day, ETH, it's just better. And like, I don't know. I think everybody in DeFi knows that. Like, it's just a matter of time before the normies know it. So
Totally, and Bitcoin will always be, the OG, even if ETH flips Bitcoin in terms of
ha.
market cap, the flipping that could very
Yep.
well happen. And again, I think that the value is derived from the use cases of EMP and ETH,
Yep.
both. I mean, EMP is
Hey.
fractionalized ETH, so it
Yeah.
applies. But yeah, go ahead, Bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think I did a video on this. I don't remember. Maybe it was just a title I didn't do, but I call Bitcoin OG or OG. Is it the original gangster, or is it just an old guy? Is it just that responsible? Like, Bitcoin is your dad. Like, you can always go to your dad when you need. When you're in college, or when after you graduated high school and you needed some rent money, you could always go to your dad, because Mr. Reliable, but you got the talk, very conservative. This is what you should do. Nothing flashy, but solid, right? ETH, though, it's kind of like, your dad's crazy brother, your crazy uncle, the guy who traveled around the world and kind of struck it rich. That's how ETH is. ETH likes to go out and party and do stuff, and jump around, and make things. So
Totally.
that's just
Again,
just
bro,
kind of how
you
it
have
is.
the best analogies on the planet. ETH is your crazy uncle, and it's true, bro. I mean, we say it all the time. You can have the most incredible blockchain in existence, but if nobody is building on the blockchain and nobody is using that currency, then it has no value. And ETH is truly the money of the internet. It will be the money of Web, 2.0, Web 3.0. So yeah, it's so, I know I'm a ETH maxi, and even if you're not bullish on ETH, like all of us are, you're still able to earn exponentially in our ecosystem with exposure to ETH. So yeah, another just incredible day. I'm hyped, man. The adrenaline is pumping. So apologies for those if I'm a little bit mush mouth today, or a little bit loud. But yeah, so we're excited, man. All right. On that note, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Was there any other last minute words you want to say, Bull? Or I know I want to celebrate this 100,000 LP milestone. I'm about to shill. I'm about to shill my ass off. So, and Kirk, yes, DeFi debrief. Is it live,
Go
Kirk?
watch
Yeah.
DeFi Debrief. Go watch DeFi Debrief. Now that you've had this exciting time, go watch it.
Awesome, brother. Yes. Defi Debrief will have this week's, last week's updates. And so I'm sure the headline on the next DeFi Debrief will be over 100,000 LP. Again, all of you need to be spreading that in around the DeFi verse and telling everybody why EMP and Detonator is so powerful. So I know, like I said, I'm off to go shill my ass off. So, all right, Bull.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show one
Yeah,
last thing
go
real
ahead, bro.
quick.
Yeah, go ahead, my friend. Yeah.
Okay, man. So we're all getting ready for that Peggy dance. You know, the boardroom has been getting primed, ready to go. It's been printing. The best thing we can do is protect the peg, and the best way to protect peg, is by not selling that EMP. Let's wait for a little bit. Let's diamond hand it to some degree. If you don't have enough to put into nodes, cool. Just diamond hand it a little bit and see what AJ's announcement is tomorrow. I think it's going to be, if it's like anything else in this ecosystem, it's going to be well worth the wait, well worth the tease, because he always delivers on those presents that he teases about. And so I would just encourage everybody, hold that EMP. Let's get us to 103, 105. For all the people that haven't been here and didn't take part of the 55-day print run peg wave that we had. We're all owners of the ecosystem. Everything that we do matters. It doesn't matter how small your bag is or how big it is. It all has an impact. The system is just reactionary to your actions. If the system it reacts negatively to how your action, you just need to change your actions, right? And it seems like maybe the best thing to do to make that quick buck is to sell EMP. But anybody that's been, in a seigniorage project and see the boardroom print, the selling of the native asset is the worst thing you can do long term for your bags. And if you're holding eShare, thinking selling that EMP in this case is the best thing, I promise you it will result in lower eShare prices. And if your goal in the system is to make money, you want the boardroom printing and you want it to keep printing, not necessarily to make you EMP, but so that the eShare that you're holding is going to go up dramatically in value, because that's historically what it does. This isn't a promise of financial success or financial advice here, but if you just go back and look at any chart on any seigniorage project, or specifically this one, you can see where eShare has its most value is when we're above PEG and when we're above certain values of PEG or TWAP. And the best thing that we can do here is, putting buying pressure on EMP. So I'll try to shield this every day. eShare price is going to slowly rise as we have more consistent prints in the boardroom. So the best thing that you can do is sell a little bit of that eShare. I'm not telling you to sell it all. You make the decision if you sell anything. But if a little bit gets sold and you hold the rest, driving TWAP as high as we possibly can will result in a higher price for eShare. So it seems counterintuitive for your eShare to be worth more to sell it. But by using the profits derived from eShare, how the system is designed, we can absolutely drive TWAP higher. And the higher that TWAP is, historically, the higher the eShare price. So that's the best thing we can do. Real simple advice.
Amazing, Bull. What a great way to end this live stream with that. That's a perfect, example of why we say what we say. That again, selling EMP will devalue your eShares. And again, the idea is to use EMP as a utility token to go back into the LP pool and then earn more eShares along the way. And again, tomorrow's major announcement will also help tremendously with another use case for EMP directly. So it gives you many options in the ecosystem, all of which point to not selling EMP. So that's really where we're at on everything. Whatever we can do to make it more valuable to hold your EMP or use your EMP than selling it is what we want to get to. So, all right, awesome. I know we had a few more questions, but I got to wrap it up. We have been going for 6 hours now. And again, I'm more than happy to do that. I love this project. I love this community. I love all of you. I would go for 12 hours if I had to. You know, we're all in this together, and we're truly making a DeFi project here that will be a household name. You know, sooner than later. So, thanks for all of you. Again, awesome numbers today. Detonator over 100,000 LP. We had over 70 people on our live stream. Our ecosystem is growing. We have another 150 users in our Telegram. We've had some incredible YouTube coverage. A lot of it is organic now and not even paid sponsorship, so that is super bullish. And again, a major use case coming tomorrow. Get ready, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, and we will go over everything in the AMA tomorrow. So, all right, everybody, good night, good day. We'll see you tomorrow.